agent this offseason. Rumors are buzzing after him sitting courtside during the Lakers' last game. According to the latest from The Athletic, however, the Lakers are, quote, uninterested in pursuing Kyrie, despite him having a relationship with LeBron. Shannon, jump in here. Are you convinced there's no way Kyrie is a Laker next season?
Man, I'm not convinced of anything. I'm not the decision maker, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, considering to give Kyrie the 4-year max deal. So you got Kyrie on the max deal, you got LeBron on the max deal, you got AD on the max deal. There goes Reeves, there goes Schroeder, there goes Rui Hachimura, there goes all those other pieces. So for me, it seems to me they're more interested in bringing Austin Reeves back, Rui Hachimura back, D'Lo back.
Yep.
Skip, I think Kyrie is sensational. But give me what I know. Austin Reeves is going to show up every single night on the court. There ain't going to be no issues about this or about that. And that's something to be said. So for me, I don't know what they're going to do. It seems highly, highly unlikely. If you can make 5 years, 272, the most they can get if you leave with 4 years, probably another. I just don't see it. I just don't see Kyrie. I just don't see Lakers making a move because I think they're more interested in the team that they have, especially since they're playing very well. And they just kind of put this team together at the trade deadline. AD's been out. LeBron has been out. They finally get back together. So a year of training camp, who knows what they could be. I'm going to say there's a 99.5% chance they don't go after Kyrie.
I was curious. The word used in the Athletic article was they're disinterested. That almost sounds like a diss. You know, like it almost seems like a negative, like, no, we don't want any part of that.
But Skip, how would the Mavericks let him get out? Look at what you gave up to be a rental, to be a 1 month, 2 month rental?
Okay. So what do we know here? If we look back at the All-Star break, we look back at LeBron picking his team. We look back at him using the second pick in the All-Star draft on one Kyrie Irving. Obviously, they had a great run together. They flamed out thanks to Kyrie. He won it out, on to Boston, flamed out, on to Brooklyn, flamed out, on to Dallas. I don't know what's happening. It didn't work. So far, so bad. But what did LeBron say on TV when he used his second pick on Kyrie? He called him the wizard and young god. And my friend Brian Windhorst, who has covered LeBron all the way up the ladder from like middle school, said at that point that it appeared to him that LeBron was in full-blown recruitment mode. Okay, well, maybe he was. Does he want to reunite with Kyrie, or is it just that Kyrie wants to reunite with LeBron? Because Kyrie's made it very clear, I messed up. I was young and immature. I didn't get it. I would like a do-over. I would like a second chance. So he shows up, what was it? I'm losing track of the days. Was it Friday night at the Laker game? Friday night. And he daps up LeBron. It was Saturday night. Yeah, I'm sorry. The two. Wait, the two. Yeah. No, it was Friday night. Wasn't it the two games?
Friday night. It was Friday night.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. They all. We're doing it night after night after night. I'm like out of my mind.
Now they're playing every other night now.
Yeah. Okay. So he daps up LeBron, and then he goes over to Rich Paul, the agent, obviously, and they hug. And okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Kyrie, I'm pretty sure has a home here. I think he bought a home for his father here. Would he like to play in Los Angeles? Sure he would.
Right.
Who wouldn't like to play in L.A.? Would he like to reunite and play alongside LeBron and kind of make amends? Sure he would. I told you yesterday, we touched on this at the end of the show, and I said, the money is in Dallas, but the glory is actually in L.A., but the glory is going to come at a price because you're not going to get near the bag that you're going to get in Dallas.
Exactly.
Not near.
And then you save 6 to 8% in state taxes.
There you go.
But I get my glory in the afterlife. I'm going to go get the money right here in the short term.
All right. Well, he may well make that choice. But the point is, I'm wondering what Dallas is going to do because I'm told that Chris Middleton's going to become a free agent out of Milwaukee, and that the Bucks think they're not going to be able to re-sign him. And I'm not sure they want to re-sign him. But the point is, he's going to be on the market.
Right.
I'm just throwing this out as a possibility. Would Mark Cuban say, well, it didn't really work with Kyrie. I'll go ahead and give the money that I have to spend. I'll give it to Chris Middleton because he might be a way better fit for Luka than Kyrie.
Yeah, it could be much cheaper.
Hey, and Chris Middleton is one of those stalwarts who he's just a pro's pro.
How healthy do you think his knee is?
I don't know. He doesn't say much. He just plays. But I agree. He's got a knee issue, and I don't know the scope of it or whatever, the depth of it. The point is that Kyrie could find himself needing another team. I don't know. Is it just rubber stamped that he's going back to the Mavericks? You can make the case they need him.
Right.
They gave up so much for him.
He has a relationship with Kidd. He knows Nico Harris, who had a relationship at the Nike camp.
Yep.
We don't really know anything because Kyrie, when he got to Milwaukee, when he got to Dallas, says he's not going to speak about his future because he hasn't decided yet. He left without having say anything about his future at the exit interview. So, Skip, we're speculating, so we really don't know. But I do know this. Dallas gave up a first-round pick and some of their depth
They did.
in order to get Kyrie.
Yep.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to get Kyrie in this situation only to keep him for a rental. Now, it's going to cost you. I believe he's going to want the max.
Yep.
The Lakers, Skip, let's just say for the sake of argument, they did want him. They can only clear $30 million of cap space. He's stretched. He could make up to $47 million.
Okay.
I ain't give you no I might give you a $700,000 discount. I ain't give you no $17 million discount.
Okay, well, it just depends. As he goes into his 30s, does he want to play? Does he want to be a Laker? Does he want to play alongside LeBron? Because I don't know how many more years LeBron has left, or if he's going to be in LA. Okay, would he want to try for 1, maybe 2 more years with LeBron? Maybe.
Give up that kind of bread.
Okay, well, I don't know. I can't speak for him because some guys do want that glory.
No, they don't want that. No, I want that glory, but I want that bag to come along with glory.
Okay, I got it. Here's the truth about the Lakers. All of this is TBD because let's do the worst case scenario. What if you're Los Angeles Lakers? What if they lose tonight and they just fall apart and they lose 4 straight to Golden State? They get swept. You know and I know the sky would fall in Laker Nation. You know and I know that we'd be coming in here after they got swept the next morning saying, now what? Do they need to blow it up? Well, that would be where people would turn their sights to. What about Kyrie?
I just think, Skip, after the way Austin Reeves has played this year, he's played his way into a contract for the Lakers. I believe he's their number 1 priority.
Yep.
I do.
I like it. Yep.
Now, D'Lo is going to be available. Rui is a restricted free agent, so they can match any offer. But their number 1 priority is Austin Reeves.
Okay, but I know how your emotions swing with your Lakers. And if they happen to get swept or they lost in gentleman's sweep fashion, you'd be out of your mind. And you'd be saying, well, wait a second.
But I don't know if Kyrie's the fix for that.
Okay, well, he might not be. But again, you want to talk about box office? You want to talk about La La Land? You want to talk about Hollywood? Well, Kyrie and LeBron.
Nah, the ticket's already astronomical. No, I need some.
You would know.
I would know.
Yes.